I used to live down in Jarrett. Most of you know me as Pete. And I'm here tonight to do what most speakers, I hope, will do that follow me. And that is to thank you for all the good things you've done for the citizens of Sussex County. I know it's not always been easy. It's not been a piece of cake. In fact, I'm quite sure that sometimes you all get on each other's nerves. But that's governance. That's what makes America great. You know, I'm quite sure that Ben Franklin just worried the devil out of Thomas Jefferson as he was trying to write the preamble. And somebody overheard Jefferson tell Franklin, go fly a kite. And Franklin took him at his word and went through a kite and supposedly discovered electricity. So I know you're going to get on each other's nerves. You got on each other's nerves a little bit tonight. And you need to relax, and you need to just, sometimes you got to give a little bit, get a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the American body politic. But I want to pause and reflect on the wonderful things that you have done here in Sussex. You continue to provide money to Virginia State University to educate your students. You have built a wonderful state-of-the-art high school that we're in here tonight, and you have an elementary school underway. That takes some real courage and real decisions. You provide funding to schools that make it one of the premier rural schools in Virginia. I was proud to be the commencement speaker this year at Sussex and watched over 80 graduates receive their diplomas and over 75% of them going off to college. They earned over $1.14 million in scholarship. That's unheard of. And that couldn't have happened if you had not supported the school system. So I said to Dr. Newsom at Chesterfield, eat your heart out, okay? Again, my brothers and sisters and my mom, we again turned over $10,000 to Sussex schools. We had $23,000 of the $50 we pledged over 5 years. And we're going to take it to $100,000. I'm quite sure we are. You provide Sheriff Bell and his team with adequate resources to protect your citizens. Likewise, you provide support to the volunteer fire department, to the rescue squad. With over $4 million you've invested in a mega site that's going to give jobs. These construction jobs will hire plumbers, electricians, construction workers. They're going to just hire everybody, and folks are going to go around to these stores. They're going to build homes. They're going to return tax revenues to the county. But most of all, I want to thank you for your support of the Improvement Association. I really do. My dad helped start this Improvement Association some years ago. And Senator Elman Gray and Andover Peoples, whose service I went to the other day, were just great supporters of that. And I can tell you that this organization has helped everybody across the county. Now, I realize I may be going over my minutes, so I'll pay some more taxes before I leave here. I'll buy some gas. But I just want to tell you that what you are doing, what you are helping, just does a lot for this community. And I know that people don't understand that when the recovery comes in this country, the government lags 2 years behind. So when you have to cut other agencies, we can understand that. But you have not cut us in many ways, and I really do appreciate that. And as I appear before you tonight, I humbly request that you reconsider and not let other things get in the way and restore that $15,000 and allow, perhaps in the third or fourth quarter, you can transfer those funds and you can say to the county administrator, we're going to give those funds back, but you hold tight to the fourth quarter, and we'll watch and make sure there's transparency. And when we call folks down to the courthouse, they're going to come and bring the data, bring the information, and then this way you can have some comfort level in going out to your citizens and saying, you know what, they did exactly what we told them to do. Look, these funds that sometimes get set aside for unrestricted, it's kind of like your reserve fund. You know, if you dip into that reserve fund too much, Wall Street is going to tick you. Moody's and those guys are going to say you can't get into that reserve fund. So the unrestricted funds, and I ran a community action agency, it's allow you to be bailed out. Sometimes when the federal checks don't come, sometimes the private checks don't come. So it's not a situation where you can just turn to it at any given moment. But again, I want to thank you for all that you've done. And Mr. Fly, I'm not going to say what Mr. Collins said about you the other day at church, but it was something very nice. And I appreciate you all giving me the time to come in here tonight. Call me if I can ever help you.